My full name is Richard Strauss, and I was born in Modesto, California, and I was born on September 14th in the year 1969. I founded a company called Strauss Radio Strategies, which we renamed 2 years ago to Strauss Media Strategies, so the current company name is Strauss Media Strategies. We're a public relations firm, communications firm. We specialize in broadcast PR, so we do bookings on radio and television stations for our clients. So if a client wants to get booked on a radio show or TV show, they come to us. We make it happen. Both my grandfathers were pharmacists. My father had his own law firm. They were both, all three in business for themselves, and I think I had that entrepreneurial bug in spirit that propelled me to want to start my own firm. I think an entrepreneur has to be good at many different things, particularly when starting out. They have to be able to do the marketing, the advertising, the sales. I mean, you really do start it out on your own, and being able to do a lot of things pretty good, I think gets an entrepreneur a huge head start versus needing to just be good at one thing. I also think that the entrepreneur doesn't need to spend tons of money initially to start their company. I see people who hire a design firm to make their graphic and their logo, and now they've spent $5,000 on a logo. And it's okay to go on the cheap to get things started out at first, and then put more money into it as you grow.
Help you feed that fire?
I think there's two things that I've observed in my experience that help feed the fire to keep going and have that entrepreneurial spirit. One is to see the successes of others, seeing speakers, seeing more successful entrepreneurs who have sold their companies for hundreds of millions or billions of dollars, and to hear their stories, of course, I think keeps me going. The other is competition. We all are feeding off of competition, and if I see a competitor take a piece of business from me, that fuels me to want to crush them, in the future. So I think competition is healthy, and it helps to keep me going, keep me fired up, and keep that fire in the belly. I think that there's a ton of different books out there that are for entrepreneurs to read. I draw on the founder of the entrepreneur organization, Vern Harnish, who has the book Mastering the Rockefeller Habits. A great book. I mean, there's so many great business books. Jim Collins, is certainly a noted author. But I think, I like to read the autobiographies of different people and how they've done in their life, how they persevered, some of their successes, their failures. Sully Sullenberger was the captain of the U.S. Airways plane that went into the Hudson. Reading a book like from him, which I did, where it talked about how as a child he wanted to be a pilot, and it talks about the moments in the air, when the plane was going down, and seeing how people think during those really tough times and during those crises. I think those are the types of books that I enjoy. I would say I would give that 20-year-old self a high five and a hug and say, "You're going to be fine. You're doing great. Keep up the good work. Keep plowing ahead." I was probably a little bit more shy back then. I'd shake me and say, break out of this. You're gonna be a star. And I'd say, great to meet you, buddy.